I saw you speaking with the General. We must be in dire straits to rely on passers-by. But Lord Devonsey has seen fit to trust you. You already know of the savages in the bog. Beastly lot they are. Some of our best soldiers were captured in their raid. We sent scouting parties into the bog. I armed them as best I could, but baggage train attendants are hardly soldiers.
This was a massacre.
We panicked. Well, the young soldiers did anyway. After Jane collapsed the road, I kept the baggage train here instead of risking an escape. The enclosure gave us just enough cover to survive the assault.
A swamp is hardly a place for heavy wagons. Was your cargo worth the trouble?
Basic supplies needed for the troops, but also cannons, powder kegs, and the like. Perhaps we could find a way out of this muck-ridden cesspool on foot, but those cannons are needed in Glitterdelve.
If your people are raw recruits, they won't survive long in the swamp. Let me look for your...
You surprise me. I can offer you little more than some extra supplies. Look for them to the east, out in the bog. We sent out 2 scouting parties. Devonsey won't permit any more of us to leave camp, so you're the only
I know that man. Lord Devonsey. I've seen him before, or heard the name.
You never served with the Royal Army, did you? How else could you have met?
No, I don't remember meeting him. But I know his face. Hang on. I've seen him in a portrait. Standing right next to my father. More brown in his hair. There were others in the portrait too. Legionnaires, all of them. We should tell Odo about them. Ugh, disgusting creatures. I'd sooner kill rats. One more down. Look here. These roots are like a primitive door, or a gate. Be on guard.
There are too many. Fall back. Fall back.
Damn natives. You made short work of them. I'm glad we're on the same side. We got split up from the rest of our party in the confusion. We're heading back to camp, but if you find the others, please help them.
There, look. The savages haven't seen us yet, but this is the edge of their village. Phineas and the other prisoners are probably being held on the far side, or maybe in the trees above.
They have the advantage.
But we have the advantage of surprise, and their numbers will count for little. Once we get to the other side, on open ground, that will be the real test.
Do you have a strategy in mind?
Everything depends upon finding their leader, the chief shaman. If we take him alive, we can negotiate from a position of strength. Damn, they've seen us. We're out of time.
One more time.
We are Urshamesh. We bow before no outside. You are not welcome here. You bring fire and poison to our home. You kill our sacred trees, and you move the crawlers to madness. Now you kill my seed in my village. I come to tell you that you will stop, or Maru Yetum will send you to the River of Souls.
I didn't come here to fight. We just want our people back.
If you do not come to fight, why dress for war? Your blades were already wet with Urshamesh blood. For years you come and battle here. You kill warriors in metal and Urshamesh warriors. It matters not. Always it is the same. No peace in my village or outside in the damp.
The damp?
All that is out there, beyond our home. The old roots, the deep.
I know nothing of your...
I am Maru Yetum, he who whispers with we are the Urshamesh, the first people. This...
You say the swamp is sacred, but we know nothing about it.
Long ago, the old one, Nagog, fell from the sky. Our fathers made us...
Gods falling from the sky? Just like the old story.
The old one died and became the damp. When you walk, your feet touch Nagog. When you breathe, you inhale Nag...
There's only one thing we want, and that's...
And why should I return your warriors? You have killed many of my seed. You have burned the ground and poisoned our waters with...
It was Jane Cassinda who burned your swamp and killed your people, not us. I ordered my army to leave you alone.
You fought in the damp and killed Urshamesh for years. You now speak names unknown to Maru Yetum to hide the truth. You are all... When our blades pierce your heart, Maru Yetum will feed your...
Maru's had enough. Let's go after him. Up those roots.
I'll hold the savages here. Go on ahead. Find the captain.
One more down.
Now, Firebringer, prepare yourself for death.
All that living dark walks off the outsider.
Back into the fray.
I am in your debt.
Let Miguel protect you. We are Urshamesh. We bow before... We are Urshamesh. We bow before no outsider. Right. Stop it. Put down your blade, Firebringer. No warrior has defeated Maru Yetum since he first whispered with Nagog. I will not fight you. Your spirit is struck today. All Urshamesh know the Firebringer's power and give respect. Take your warriors back and walk in peace.
You fought well, but I'm glad.
Then there is an end to the blood you seek. Good. Now it has always been this way. If the strongest of us cannot kill you, take this charm. It is known to the roots and vines that I command, and they will bow before you to let you pass.
We kill half their tribe, and suddenly we're friends. Stupid system of diplomacy, if you ask me.
We give you this offering, Firebringer. Take it.
You fight uncommonly well. The savages won't trouble us again.
I'm glad to be free, but I'm sorry that so many natives had to die. I wish there could have been a less violent solution. The Urshamesh are a fascinating people. It's like they've taken all of our values and turned them on their heads, and then shrunk them. Yes, those babbling heads are more than a little revolting, but the natives have their reasons for that too. I apologize. It's been a trying day and...
What are those talking heads that I've seen around the village?
They're Urshamesh ancestors.
It's really quite unusual. For these people, death is the ultimate tragedy. For them, a spirit that returns to the River of Souls is forever lost to his clan. A most terrible fate. So when a kinsman dies, they capture his soul and then place it in his shrunken head. I haven't the foggiest idea how they do it. And those chattering heads, they're a dour bunch.
You seem a bit taken with the First People. A little odd.
The Queen has my loyalty first, but I was a scholar before I was a soldier. They may be savage, but they're not evil. They just want to be left alone. Not...
Is it true? Can you get us out of the swamp?
Indeed. I never thought studying old dwarven lore would turn me into such a valuable instrument of war. That certainly... Lord Devonsey is a good friend. He would not have left me, even if... But now that I'm free, I should be able to fashion a bridge of mud and roots. It's a bit larger than anything I've done before, but I'll manage.
Geomancy seems different from the magic of the Legion.
Because geomancers use their magic to move the earth, many have likened the art to the undisciplined chaos of shamanism, or... In actuality, it's a form of magic that demands patience. Conveying this essence is difficult. But you might say that molding the energies isn't unlike a gem cutter's work, carefully shaping the rough stone into a polished jewel.
How did you learn about the dwarves and their magic? Did you have a teacher?
No, sadly. We've suffered many losses in our service to the Queen. And to my shame, we simply don't know if there are any survivors. No clans have contacted us. And even the great mine of Glitter Delve, where Her Majesty lives, is empty. I learned all that I know by studying the tomes there, and I'll continue to preserve what I can. It's a small act of...
The sooner we can leave this swamp, the better. Can you raise...
As soon as we return to the camp, I'm sure we'll be moving out soon.
I must be off. My road takes me to Stonebridge.
Indeed. We are all in your debt. These are troubling times, but your actions remind me of kinder days. Days when the Legion and the Crown served one another.
She doesn't look anything like the First People. In fact, she's downright pretty.
So you're the one who led the attack. Was it worth it? I can only hope that the lives you took were necessary. I came here because I didn't want to serve Azanai through war. Now that you've done your fighting, you might help me to... I've been collecting materials from the swamp that I can use as remedies and cures. Will you help me find more?
This isn't the place I'd expect to find an Azunite.
I was once an apprentice alchemist. A promising one, I might add. When my father fell gravely ill, I found that I prayed and prayed, and Azanai saved my father. Since then, unfortunately, most Azanites seem to think that spilling blood in Jane... I teach the children, and help the villagers with my remedies. It's a simple life, but better than fighting in Jane Cassandra.
What are you looking for? Gathering a few...
If only it were that easy. I've no shortage of bog plants, but slug eggs, they have extraordinary healing properties. With all the bloodshed that's taken place here...
I must be off.
Thank you, and be careful out there.
Trouble ahead.
thank Asuna. Now we have a chance. I don't know who you are. You just walked into a frack's nest of trouble. Good thing Roderick sent you. We wouldn't have survived. You have our thanks. We should be able to make it back to the camp on our own. We'll tell Roderick what happened, but I'm sure he'll want to thank you himself.
Nest of slugs. Careful of their eggs, or they'll attack us all at once.
One more down.
All the arses of all the saints! What is that stench?
You're back. Were you able to find any slug?
I have them here. They aren't the most pleasant things to handle.
Let me lighten your burden then. Truly, stranger, thank you. I never thought an ally of... Let me give you some of my supplies. They'll be of use to you on the road.
I can hardly believe it. All my men have returned. It may not seem like much, but believe me when I say that you've given us hope. Please, take these supplies. We'll say they fell off the wagon on the way to...